Yeah, I'm talking about the guy Kevon Carter. That's who he remind me of.
Who do?
The DJ.
It does. What's the song about?
I don't know what none of that sounds about. It always felt like love stories to me, if I'm being honest. That's what I thought it was the whole time.
Mm-hmm. 2 Kevs.
Yeah. It's probably who BB thought it was.
Hey, Bricky's in here.
Brookie, what up, boo?
Bricky's in here. What's up, baby? Speak to me, Bricky. What? That's my pretty girl. Bricky, we about to do a podcast. Name is Twills.
But right now we watching Versus.
Yeah. I'm trying to get see if Twills got her thought pattern right. When we start recording, we recording. Okay. Taking my heart right away.
Get my life together.
Ricky, you should be watching Versus.
Everyone I know.
They already got a routine. I'm gonna watch their concert. How long they been famous? 24 years?
22.
Yeah.
For us, yeah.
You boiling. What's boiling mean?
Bowling. Are you bowling? BOW? L?
Baby. I want to get myself together. I don't know if there's another duo better than them, man. That'd be another mother daughter sibling, Erica and Tina.
Winona and Naomi.
The fact that you said that, I don't even know who Winona is.
The Judds. Ashley Judd and Naomi
Bowling.
Judd.
Oh.
I wouldn't say they better.
I
just was naming. I was naming some country singers.
Where you guys going bowling, babe? Oh, and where y'all at? Hey, did y'all do the Johnny's Incredible Pizza thing?
My nails match your hat. Look at it.
No.
When I get
you should keep your shirt
I
on.
see everyone I know. My Usher shirt?
Usher.
Oh, my other shirt, my sweater.
You sure, sir?
Yeah.
Kaylee correction.
They've been doing this for like 40 years.
I need to. Hey, come on, 2 steps.
I'm
not gonna. The song Heaven was remade by Destiny's Child member Message Out and so it was featuring Color Thomas.
I had that album and I don't remember that. I have that album still. I'm gonna go listen.
Yeah. I like that little verses.
Little known fact, like the pop-up video facts. You remember pop-up videos back in the day on VH1?
Just record. sure it's recording? I'm just always like,
Yeah, it's recording.
okay. All right.
Zuper. No, you got me confused.
Yo! His name is Zupper, man. He wants to call him Zuper, but it's Zupper.
Well, if he said it's Zuper. What's up, my guy?
Yeah, Zoop. Yo, Zoop. That's my daughter above you, Pulse. But yeah, she's the one who's been talking this whole time. All right.
I feel like your daughter just left.
Yeah,
Somebody
gone.
left.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. I can't watch this.
Well, the next song's finna be a.
What? How you know?
I don't know. I just feel like anytime Mary comes on, we gotta. Okay. I'm gonna be. No, we can watch it later. Really, we can watch it later.
All right. What up, Zup? What up, Zup?
When's the last time you been live?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
With Chaz? With Chaz? Chasman?
Just had the people waiting.
Who?
I was just wondering, like,
hey, do y'all celebrate Easter? Y'all believe in Jesus is there?
Jeez.
Zup, y'all believe in Jesus?
How's
all the way in Australia?
You know, it was colonized by Britain, so like what? Christianity traveled wrong, not all nations, but a lot of nations. I don't think
Christianity made it to Australia. Happy Easter. Except everybody in Australia.
17 and a half years since Dion went live. That's what I thought. I don't get any notifications.
What song is it? There it is.
Oh God, you? What's wrong with you? Yeah, we. I thought that person in the back looked like a cross between Tosca and Precious at the same time, so I was confused. Like, who is it? There's none.
Look at her. I love her. All right, we got it. But yes,
yes, England's jailhouse, exactly.
Man. What? Let me ask you this up. What song? I mean, what? That's this song. See, so I can't be distracted. What holiday do we have that y'all don't celebrate?
4th of July.
Yeah, it makes sense.
American Independence Day. Happy Easter.
Zup, tell me that. Tell me what holiday that we celebrate in America that y'all don't celebrate. 4th of July. Okay. What else?
Labor Day, Memorial Day, and President's Day. I'm just throwing out some stuff.
And what's the
Thanksgiving?
and what's super disturbing is I'm sure y'all got a bunch of holidays that we don't even acknowledge at all, do we?
National holidays.
Thanksgiving. She said Thanksgiving. Yeah, it makes sense. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know all your holidays.
See, thank you.
Well, let me ask you this: what holidays that y'all got that we don't have?
Or do you think we don't have since you don't know what holidays we do have?
Right. Spicy original.
Anzac Day? What is that?
Anzac Day, man. You said Anzac Day.
Anzac Day. That sounds Australian. Halloween just started coming here. Oh man.
Just started. We got Stevie Wonder coming up here.
You know what he finna sing? Stevie Wonder hit the church stage.
I'm sorry, we watching the verses. We are saved, sanctified in the Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost filled. We ain't the Holy Ghost. It's a whole
what?
Holy Ghost filled. You said Holy Ghost. We ain't the Holy Ghost.
How you know?
Jesus.
Is he about to sing?
You know he get up there and be like,
it's where we remember and pay respect to the fallen soldiers until we
oh, like our Memorial Day. But that's for all our soldiers. Got you. All our fallen. That makes sense. What's the word Anzac?
I really didn't see anything,
Yes, you did, Stevie.
but I just want to say, what a perfect way to celebrate this resurrection day.
He looked nice. Like he had a little work done.
It was incredible.
He just shaved this guy's face a little clearer.
You know, it was not a tie.
It was wonderful.
You know he know all them songs.
The music, celebration.
What does it say?
Australian New Zealand Army Corps. Got it. ANZAC. Got it.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, yo, we about to start the show. We about to start this thing up. We got a fire show aligned.
Lined up for you.
Uh-huh.
I heard it's been 17 and a half years since Dion went live.
Hey, man, y'all, I went live one time. Let me tell you something.
What?
I went live like 3 days ago.
Uh-huh.
Waited 10 minutes.
Nobody showed up?
No one showed up. I immediately got off and got off. No,
Never look back.
I got off. I got off and then went back and deleted the video. Like this, I refuse to have anybody.
Zero views.
Yeah. I didn't talk to nobody. I was waiting, sitting there looking.
Where did you go live? Great question.
It's neither here nor there, bro.
Where did you go live?
I went live YouTube. Nobody showed up, and it was embarrassing. Yeah. Hey, man, Zup, you asked too many questions, man. We about to start the show. I was embarrassed, man. You trying to be my therapist right now, all right?
It's okay to need therapy.
All right. Good news, Zup and Spicy. I will be on Daddy Issues this Tuesday. So tune in and support your boy. Well, you guys already support and tune in.
Hey. You know, I was like 2 weeks old 2 weeks ago when I realized Daddy Issues was Daddy Issues because all the guys on there were daddies.
Wow. What you thought it was?
I like maybe guys with daddy issues. I don't know. I didn't know why it was called Daddy Issues.
Wow.
And then it was a moment and I sat back and I was like, they all got kids.
Yeah.
Daddy issues.
Yeah. You notice that Keenan's never been on there.
Because Keenan ain't got no kids.
Keenan ain't got no kids. He's a part of the crew.
Yeah.
What happens if this get a little dark? What if you lose your children?
You still a father. Once a father, always a father.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Settle that.
Yeah.
So excited.
Hey,
so excited to go live. I mean, we're live. So
hey, man. Yeah, yo. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of Random Ass Conversations
with Twilla and Dion.
//___ ellipses. Dion, like
you are so committed.
Unfortunately, we had Lewis Gospel Jr. coming in today, but he canceled due to the verses. He canceled due to the verses with Mary and BB and CC. So I had to come in and fill in for him while Twilla is reluctantly by herself. So
he's still alive. I just had to check.
What? You trying to kill off my man Lewis Gospel Jr.?
I didn't know he was still alive.
Lewis Gospel Jr. Oh, you trying to kill off
I was
Lewis
just like,
Gospel.
Man, let's respect.
Lewis Gospel Sr. still alive.
Shut up.
So here I am again filling in for Twills because unfortunately she is bad with scheduling people.
Whatever, yo.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Resurrection Sunday. If you're watching live, it's Easter. If you're watching on a later date on the posting, what are we posting?
We're gonna post this next Easter.
Next Easter. So it's been a year ago, but good.
So it's gonna be like a little throwback Thursday. Also, just to kind of throw it in there, this is our 52nd episode.
So
that means we started this a year ago.
That's pretty consistent for us.
That's pretty good.
That's
I can't say consistent.
I mean, we had some weeks off here and there, but not some, like, it wasn't like too long of a hiatus. Like right now, this hiatus could technically start season 2.
Sure.
Season 2 of
But when is season 2 ever 52 weeks ago? Every 52
that's how we
episodes.
did. Like we just waited till we got a really long break and we started season 2. So we go. Our seasons is a year long. Talk about a story arc.
Yeah. What's up, Shells?
What's up, people?
Yeah.
I'm actually really proud about the 52 weeks because let me tell you, we were like, we just need to start back doing content and do something that's regular and something that we can manage. And, you know, like being really busy, like we both have, like, life throws a lot of at us. So each week that we can come on and do this.
You do realize that you're the one with the schedules, right?
You busy too.
Are you gonna, no, don't pick up the phone.
be
No,
on-
don't pick up the phone. Art. Don't realize you're the problem.
How am I the problem?
Because you're the busy one. These people don't know you.
I gotta eat, y'all. I gotta work.
It's not even about eating.
It
You
is.
gotta fast for 52 weeks. Yes, I said it.
So I gotta go to work from 9 to 7.
And you told me we gotta create more content. We should make movies.
I'm over here.
We should make movies,
Yes.
sketches.
Yes. So I don't have to work.
Tony, you gonna produce it? I gotta go to work.
Trying to make me feel bad for
I'm not making you feel bad. You over promising things that you can't commit to.
I'm sorry, Dion.
You just signed us up for a mud run tomorrow. We are out of shape and you're not going to be there. And we don't have a car. We ain't bought the tickets. You got all this commitment that you can't do.
I think he's being metaphorical because I did not sign us up for any mud run.
You did. You did. You said
That don't
we
even
need,
sound
you
like.
said since we hit 52 weeks, we should do more content. We should do things more and more weekly. You're the busy one.
How's that editing going?
Therapy right now. Yeah, she's working 25.
Yo, for real, it's not. So like production in the States, like we work 14-hour days easy. When we go, like when we send productions overseas, like the local people there who work, they're like, we're not working these hours.
Doing that.
We're gonna work 8 to 10 hours and we're gonna have a 2-hour break. And at lunch, you better have wine. Mm-hmm. And we're like, what is that?
Yeah. You don't know wine?
Huh?
Yeah. Our labor laws is insane.
Yeah. So I should do production overseas actually.
You're funny.
You've done a mud run before, right?
I did a mud run.
We're about breaks here. We need to, like, I think at my job, it's like if you work like 5 hours straight, you get like a 10-minute break every 2 hours, something like that. Like you can get a break every 2 hours. Of course, I'm gonna take more breaks than that, but it's pretty bananas. It's pretty, yeah, it's insane.
Y'all get a chance, go on Netflix and watch this movie titled Choose or Die.
You watched it yesterday?
I watched it yesterday with my daughters, and they had 2 good jump scares. And
see, I knew to leave.
Jump scares is normal. You're a jump scare in a romantic comedy.
I'd be upset.
You a jump scare in a romantic comedy. We're like, we about to start kissing and say, "Hey, Dad." Yeah, that's a jump scare.
But 2 great jump scares means there's something scary happening in a scary movie. I don't see you over here trying to gaslight me. Let's not.
This just happened.
Let me put this in to make sure.
Yeah.
I tested it before.
My business partner didn't plug my earphones up, so I need to plug it back up because
it just happened though. You just said it just happened. So how did I do that? Anyway.
What's on the docket? Huh?
Do you really need it?
Yes, because you're an imbecile. Because you'll let something happen and I won't even know if it's a problem.
Mom and Dad, he just called me an imbecile. I just want that to be made clear when y'all watch this. Your comments. You should comment. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a new flick. It's a new flick on Netflix. It's not the greatest movie. It's just entertaining. It's like a video game computer. Like choose or die.
So, question for you, or not question. I'm make a statement first.
Okay.
So this weekend is Coachella weekend. So people are all out at the desert, being hot or whatever, listening to good music. Somebody posted on IG and said people over 30 should not be. Let me read it exactly. If you're over 30 at Coachella, I'll pray for you. Something's not going right, but we'll make it. And
One more time for me.
if you're over 30 at Coachella, I'll pray for you. Something's not going right, but we'll make it together.
Oh boy. I mean, first of all, all the artists is over 30.
Exactly.
So if I grew up to the music they're listening to, like Kanye is 45. I mean, he's not there no more.
Right.
The Weeknd, right?
Yeah. So it's like all these people. I know Meg is in her 20s, but there's so many people who are like over 30. And let's be honest, if you're over 30, you're more than likely able to afford Coachella.
Yeah.
Because them tickets.
Yourself, not your parents.
Right. You don't have to put it on a credit card like that. You don't have to go in debt to get to Coachella.
Right.
You can actually stay somewhere decent. Like,
let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
This is a good question. I'm gonna piggyback off of that.
Okay.
What artist is too old for Coachella? A great artist that's like, yo, these kids ain't gonna respect you.
Like, you mean like age-wise, or like because Mick Jagger's old, but he'd go to Coachella.
Really?
Now,
you think people respect him?
I think kids would be like when he did that song with
You ain't know his songs.
No, I'm saying when he did a song with Rihanna, there was the 4-5, that song, Rihanna and Kanye.
That wasn't Mick Jagger?
That's Paul, what you call it. There's a song with Mick Jagger. Which song is it? I'm thinking
that was a Maroon 5 song. Move like Jagger. I'm gonna make
no. There's a
like
recent song. Let me think of a recent Mick Jagger song, but pretty much kids were hilarious.
The Isleys, yes. 100%.
But pretty much people will be like, "Oh, look at this person putting this new people on," and it'll be like an old artist.
You are, even if you said the name, it really like. Okay, let me just say some names because you're doing too much right now. I would say LL Cool J. He's respected, but I feel like nobody would be like, I want to see LL Cool J.
Yeah, like, okay, so you're not saying age-wise.
I'm talking about a legend.
Okay.
But they're just like, yeah, he ain't gonna pack out the store. It's just like we all love him, but it's like
we're not going to go.
We're not like these young kids are not looking for his music.
You're not going to the desert to be packed out to sit, wait, and listen.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is borderline. You ready?
Busta
Rhymes.
Oh yeah, no. I think Busta Rhymes. I feel like Busta Rhymes wouldn't be the headliner. He'd be like one of those little tiny names on the
not
thing.
the tiny. My guy Ludacris, man.
Yeah, no.
My guy Ludacris.
No.
I think my entire top 5, they won't get respected.
I mean, like, Toby's in your top 5, but I don't know, are people packing out to see him yet?
Eminem will still get love because they're white people. Eminem,
because to Gen Z, Eminem is problematic.
Eminem, 100% could headline Coachella. Do y'all agree?
Somebody said,
"Hey Zup, come on, let's get past this, man. Let's get past this, Zup. You're not gonna class my top 5."
No, Zup. But when Zup said, "I feel like I'd catch an STD just by looking at Coachella."
Do y'all really think Eminem cannot pack?
I don't think he can pack it out.
You don't think Eminem?
I do not.
In 2022, cannot.
He cannot
headline Coachella. He
cannot.
Do you understand that he still is the top selling artist of all time in 2022?
Does he have new albums?
Yes.
Okay.
Last
Anyway.
year, but not
Uh-huh.
this year.
Uh-huh. I'm just saying I don't think it can happen unless he came
Numbers
out with
don't
a
lie.
with that hot album. It's people like you that keep buying them.
The fact that Kanye was headlining Coachella and hasn't had a #1 record since
Kanye,
Black Twisted Fantasy.
but Kanye is still relevant. Like people are still talking about Kanye regularly.
First of all, Zup, you're wrong. Music to Be Murdered By is his last album. He had 2 of them, by the way.
The thing is, Dion over here standing hard for Eminem. I've never heard him listen to Eminem's song.
I literally just quoted you a lyric. I said
You
I was
can quote
listening to
it.
this.
You could. I have never heard you listen.
When last time you heard me listen to music?
You listen to music all the time.
When the last time you heard me listen to music? When I'm with you, I'm listening to a podcast.
And then you'll play like random music. We were just listening to BB and CC just now.
What's happening?
I'm just saying. You said the last time you heard music, you turned on Mary Mary earlier.
Oh God! Oh God! M was ahead of his time. The kids should like him, but nah, you are out of control, Shells. You are out of control. Kanye got them old classics as well. Eminem got old classics.
I don't think so.
Is in your top 5, so. Zup, yo, Zup. You know what? I'm gonna have to hit you with the DM because I'm not wasting this energy on you not thinking Ludacris is cold. Anywho,
you played Ludacris's new thing the other day for me. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
So I hear you listen to other stuff more than you listen to Eminem. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, out of control.
Yeah, it's cute. But talking about rap music, I saw this on Twitter. I think they were talking about who would the Michael Jordan of rap be.
The Michael Jordan of rap.
Yeah. People were saying Jay-Z.
Okay.
And somebody was like, nah, y'all acting like Nas doesn't exist. And then somebody made a really good point for Lil Wayne. But
I would say Jay-Z.
Huh.
Not even a Jay-Z fan.
Yeah, that's what I said, huh?
I'm saying Jay-Z because he's used his name and branched off to create more wealth with his brand, and he's a billionaire. He's using his money wisely. He's smart with it. Jordan is bigger than his name now. Jordan, the name Jordan is bigger than him now. So Jay-Z, his brand is bigger than him. So Lil Wayne is just a rapper. I can't even associate him with any businesses.
But what would you say? I know you're not a Jay-Z fan. So the point somebody made with Lil Wayne is that he had 6 back-to-backs. And starting with like the Carter 2, the Carter 3, like naming all the albums that were just. Right. Of course, I'm a Jay-Z fan, so I'm gonna be like.
Well, Jordan is amazing. So I'm trying to look at the side by side of Jordan. Jordan is amazing, but the reason why Jordan is becoming the GOAT is because his name is still relevant. His name.
So it has nothing to do with.
I don't think about
his time in the NBA. Well, I mean, I know it has something to do with his time in the NBA, but you think it's beyond that?
I just think when people hear Jordan, they feel like it's speaking more life into his greatness versus his skills. He's a great player, the greatest of all time. But I feel like his brand is becoming bigger than his skill set. Like I hear Jordan shoes way too often than him as a player now.
Okay. I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. So when people say, and he was in a different league of people, I'm always gonna say that. Like he was way ahead of his time.
I would say Jay-Z being the Jordan of rap, and it just speaks more to the longevity of Jay-Z and like the hits that he's had and the relevancy, like you going back saying like his name and what he's done beyond his name. So I definitely give it to him for that. But when in me, I think most of Jay-Z's albums are like perfection. But when you think about like Lil Wayne, there was a period Lil Wayne was like on everyone's song.
He is way too talented.
Yeah.
He is way too talented. And that's another person that people don't really give respect to. Lil Wayne is a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if he really, really writes, he can stay on subject. But I think he freestyles so frequently, and his freestyles are still fire. Like when you can make music so quickly. I watched a YouTube clip of him making a song. The song is 3 minutes. He made the song in like 20 minutes.
Shell says Jay is like Kobe and Wayne is like LeBron. And then Zup says, would it be wrong to say Tupac or Biggie as a rap Jordan?
I would say they got injured too early.
Yeah, that was gonna be my statement.
It was like one of the things of like who in the league was about to be great? Like the Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was incredible his first 2 or 3 years and got hurt, and then it was like, dang.
Yeah. Let's see.
T-Mac, yep. Penny Hardaway, same thing. Got hurt early.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like if Lil Wayne, I think rapping got too easy for Lil Wayne because I feel like the Carter 1 and 2, he was actually like writing songs. Like he was staying on subject. But then like between Carter 2 and 3, he was featured everywhere. And every time he was featured on someone's songs, he stayed on subject. He if it was a song about high, he had a bunch of high metaphors, high analogies. But then like he started to see how frequently he's getting selected, and all of a sudden he was just like, man, I'm about to freestyle all this. Now he's talking about books, he's talking about shoes, he's talking about getting head, he's talking about his backbone, he's just like, but he's still flowing. Yeah. I was like, bro, you're playing with us now.
Somebody said Lil Wayne. This was the Lil Wayne statement about going 6-0. If anyone went 6-0 in the finals while winning all the scoring titles, it's him. 2005, the Carter 2. 2006, Like Father, Like Son. 2007, the Leak. 2008, the Carter 3. 2009, No Ceilings, putting 77 songs on the Billboard in 2007. More number ones than any hip hop artist we've seen.
I don't know why you said Like Father, Like Son. That was mostly Birdman, and that was disturbing.
Well, then in that case, like currently in the league, somebody said, who is like LeBron? Wayne is like LeBron. Where does that put Drake?
So I'm trying to see. Now I'm gonna go back, as in like the rapper that's like a basketball player.
Yeah, like comparing the.
Drake is like Stephon. I'm gonna say Stephon Marbury. Steph Curry. Steph Curry. That dude does not miss. Drake does not miss. I mean, people hate when.
Dang, Shells.
What?
The Jordan ain't ish without Pippen.
Oh boy, she's a Chicago fan.
Woo.
You're a fan.
But
yeah, I would say Drake is like Curry because even though Steph Curry can dunk, we want to see him shoot. We just want him shoot. So we want to see the threes, and that's when it comes with Drake. People want to see him rap. They hate when he sings.
Yes.
But apparently that's his highest selling song.
What do you
do? If the thing that makes you the most,
it'd be his little runs that make me laugh, like it's ooh. Ooh.
Fast for gasoline, you got it, girl, you got it.
Oh man, yeah,
Right?
yeah. But
Amen.
that's a good combo. Or have we seen the Jordan of rap yet?
The Jordan of rap.
Like, have we seen it? I'm gonna stick with Jay-Z, but just on it
Yeah.
like that. I feel like we jumped right into this. I don't know how your life
We
is.
100% jumped into this.
I didn't even talk to you. Like, what's going on? How's life?
Why are we doing this?
Because I felt like that was rude.
We can talk about this off camera.
You don't want to talk to the people?
Going through a lot.
You don't want to talk about it?
Hey man, yes, I'm talking to the people. Hey, if y'all can, please support the business. Please support Lacktoast Entertainment. Buying a t-shirt, donating money. So it's very expensive to keep up with this place.
Yeah.
We may or may not have lost some clientele that is funding everything. So please bring business this way. Please support the business.
Yeah. When people say like business is hard, you just a lot of times think about like the hours and the marketing, and it's going to be hard to get off its feet. But a lot of times it's like it's the ebbs and the flows as well.
Yeah.
So like when we're in a good season, it's good, things are paid for, we're able to, function. But with inflation hitting the way inflation's hitting, we know it's hitting everyone's pockets.
Everyone.
So then that also impacts our business and what people are doing and what they're willing to do. And so like, can I be transparent? Like,
Please.
100. So like it gets to the point where like Deanna and I will have like real conversations. Like, what are we doing? If this place isn't what are we doing wrong?
And right.
What are we doing right? What are we offering? Do people even like what we're offering?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to our locations, this isn't our primary interest. It's a service that we love to offer. Right. But if it's bleeding money, what's the point of keeping it open? So then we have like those tough conversations business wise. Right. And they're tough conversations, but I know because my parents did business, one of the I've seen them actually stay in business too long with some things. And I know myself that I'm at the point where the minute it looks hard, I'd be like, we need to have this conversation. Yes. But it's almost, I have to question, like, does that mean, am I too quick? Am I too ready to go? Have I really tried everything? So that's just where we're at. Yeah, so when Dion says we're going through and he sees the brunt of it, because like he said earlier, I'm at work, he's here, he's running in, he's seeing the bookings not coming through. Right.
We was on autopilot for a long time.
Yeah.
We was on autopilot, like, Peerspace, Gigster, Splicer, people coming in to use the location and spaces and using my services as an editor, filmmaker, writer, producer, director. When people are using me like that, and all of a sudden an inflation happened and people stop coming in, people stop calling, it's like, now we got to actually use our own money to fund the place, still lights. And it's like, we got to sell some books. We got to sell some t-shirts. We got to promote the space. We got to do some headshots. And it's like, do we shut this place down because people not coming in, or do we got to keep promoting?
Right. Yeah. So that's 100% where we're at. Like, just put it out there.
Yeah.
Lacktoast, I feel like Lacktoast as a company is always going to be, because we're always going to be creative. And, honestly, you could probably pay more attention to it if we don't have an entire studio, but that studio is also our office and stuff like that. So it is some things we gotta.
Lacktoast is not going away. It's just the locations.
Yeah, exactly.
The locations are the issue, because we don't own them. We rent them.
Yeah.
And the whole point of renting them out is to generate income. You set a price on it. People come in, they pay the price, and then if enough people come in, you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay any bills.
Yeah.
No one comes in, that money comes out of your pocket. So that's the tough decision that's happening, because no one's not coming in anymore. And it's like I said, my clients just, hey man, we gonna cut a loss this year. This week we ain't coming in, man. Hey man, we don't need your services no more, man. Hey, we ain't get the numbers that we want to, man. And we don't want to do the podcast no more. Hey, let's cancel this headshot. So, oh boy, everybody.
Yeah. So it's like when it rains, it pours, and
Yeah.
that's like the good and the bad that you got to go with. And you just have to, like a lot of people will throw out, well, have you tried this? Like a lot of things that change the whole business model.
Right.
And if it's something that makes sense to change the business model too, I'm all open for it. But if it's like, now you got to start a nonprofit and now you got to create this and then you got to, now you got to hire this person and spend more money on that. It's like, yo, is it even worth it? Because at the end of the day, we're filmmakers.
Yeah. Bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So you read it.
Yeah, we do have cancellation clauses in our things. So a lot of times we ask people to put down a deposit, and if they cancel within a certain amount of time, they can get it back. But a lot of times, if it's like within 24, maybe we can extend that cancellation policy.
It's not even about it's not even about the cancellation. It's people like, hey, I want to pay you $2,000 to create content for me every month. So for that first month, they give me $2,000. I'm creating content for them, and then they be like, you know what? I realized, man, I'm only getting 7 views. This is not worth it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cancel. Sorry, that's not a cancellation. It's just like they realize that it's not working for them.
Yeah.
People get it, just like any other dream. You realize that you bit off more than you can chew. You realize that your idea is not that great in your eyes, or you're just not consistent and persistent.
Yeah.
You have to keep working at it.
Yeah. Now, one thing I did read, like right before we opened this space, and that I'm seeing to be 100% true, was like, because you remember I used to be really fascinated with like co-working spaces, like WeWork and stuff, and a lot of those founders were saying that you have to market all the time.
Yes.
You have to reach out to people and potential clientele all the time. You have to follow leads all the time. And all the time is all the time. Right. And then I'll never forget, like one of the original owners of Concrete Studios, which is a place out here, he sold his portion, but he was like, this thing has become my entire life. Yep. I don't have time to do the creative stuff that I love to do. Right. Concrete is flourishing. It's a wonderful Black-owned space that I will always tell people to support as well. And just knowing like that was somebody else's experience, and it just proves. Yeah. The
goal was, in a perfect world, was to have both of these locations rent out themselves. 12-hour days. Every single day. Maybe 5 times a week.
They'd be fine at 3 times a week.
Yeah. Both locations. That's a perfect world. In a perfect world, having a location manager. A person that's running both locations. I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
That's a perfect world.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah, the goal is to get it to a point where, when I say, if you just like, I'm going to say something like 87 hours. If 87 hours are booked, we're fine. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Each location. And to the point where if that's happening, then we can hire an admin, an assistant to manage that place and to help us out in other ways. That just didn't. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out.
It didn't work out, yo.
It's okay.
I mean, also, sorry, I'm not even gonna skip past that. Also, like I said, it's a surge a lot of the times. A lot of times people see the location, see what we got. Let's go to Lacktoast. Let's go to LTE, and we support the business. But it's like, why are we shooting here every week? There's no point in me shooting every week.
Yeah.
They shoot one time. It's like, how can we get clients to come in every single week?
Retaining customers. Yeah.
So that's how we're trying to find like people that do cooking shows, or podcasts, or interview people that find people that interviews people all the time.
Yeah.
Something, man. But yeah, it's a feat, and it feels like a marriage. It feels like, should we get counseling, or should we talk about this D word? Or,
right.
Should we work through it? Should we seek help?
Yeah.
Partnership? That's a word that's been thrown around a little bit.
Yeah. We hoping we have some new fun and exciting things manifesting
Yeah.
at the locations. So we'll see. Like we're not at the point right now where we're letting go, but it has, I'm glad we've been able to been transparent. It's a real conversation that
Yeah.
we've been having between, amongst ourselves and just trying to figure out the best thing to do for like the company individual careers for what we do. And, I think I'm always like, it's never a loss. It's always like it was a blessing in the first
Right.
place. It helped, we did a lot, it helped us with a lot of things.
Right.
And we grew as individuals and business owners and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's not a sad song. It's just a
And
very
hopefully
frustrating
this can
song.
help someone.
Yeah.
Hopefully this can help someone if they want to start a business or get into it.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps someone. But I'm not giving up on it.
Yeah. Not yet.
I give up. What else you got on the docket, Twills?
So I saw this thing and it's been circulating around for a while, but this thing makes me chuckle each and every time. This person said, "Dang, I want a baby, but it's mad hard to put on their shoes." And then somebody else commented, "Yeah, they just sit there while you're struggling. They don't help you with the thing." And then somebody else was like, just sitting there holding the Cheeto you gave them 3 hours ago and shit.
It is. The funny thing is, babies really don't need shoes. If they're not walking, you're not walking. The little soft toes,
Yeah.
they're just for style.
Oh, gosh.
They're just for style. But you do got to take the tongue all the way out. That's the key.
That's how you do it?
You got to take the tongue all the way out.
Oh, my gosh.
I've done this twice. And then they're not even, it's like a loose hand like this. People like, come on, man. Like, because you do like this, that means you got it in there.
Yeah.
But if it's like this, it's like, what are you doing? Look at you like, is this a massage?
Oh,
What do you call this?
But why that stop the person from wanting a baby? I want a baby, but that's hard.
Yeah, that's the funny part. Yeah. Like he said he don't even help you. He don't even help you put the shoe on.
Just watch you struggling. Hold on to that little Cheeto.
The funny thing is it cuts to the shoes tied around his ankle. like a dice on like a dice on a rearview mirror.
Oh man, it's so funny. And then people be buying them little Jordans.
Yeah.
The expensive little Jordans for the little babies.
Soft soles.
Oh my gosh. And I was like, well, what else? Like, because I was like, sometimes I'd be like, oh, babies. And then I think about stuff like, oh, you got to actually like pay for them and take care of them. So you're just not going on vacation. You got to plan for that. But that person was like the shoe. It's the shoe that did it for me.
Babies don't know what's happening. Like they don't understand the gravity of how heavy their head is. They were like, what are you doing? What do you call yourself doing? Waking me up. I'm tired. There was a comedian that had a joke about, like, why is the baby crying? Like, why is the baby crying? Shut up. It's like, why is the baby crying? And he was like, oh, the baby's hungry. He's like, I ain't never been that hungry in my life. I ain't never been that hungry. It's like, where's my beef stroganoff? Like crying for you guys' restroom. Like, I just feed myself, man. My crotch is hot. Said being sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Why does my brain hurt? I want to sleep. That's the only form of communication is crying.
Yeah.
They don't know how to say. Yeah.
Or if they sick, they crying because they got a fever or just don't feel good. Like it's just like all these little things. And you like,
can you communicate?
Talk to me. Help me.
You got to go down the list. You got to go on a list of things. Okay, is you sleepy? Is you hungry? Or is you change your diaper? And if those three don't work, you gotta be like, all right, I guess we're walking around. I gotta distract you.
Yeah. Oh, whew. But the
Yeah.
shoes.
The shoes, man, the damn shoes. I just put socks on. A lot of parents just rock with the socks.
Like, yeah, I get it. Cause like also, you ever see like a baby shoe just sit like by
I
itself?
kicked
Like,
them off.
yeah, like they're like, I'm not here for that.
Kicked them off.
I meant to ask you,
What?
was this fake?
Oh, that's real. Look it up, yo.
This has to be fake.
Less. Crackle Barrel is in Hollywood.
I was like, is this an April Fool's joke?
Hollywood.
Ain't no way.
In Hollywood. If my
What's about
phone's around here, I'll look it up.
About to be a new brunch spot.
Hey, somebody. Damn it!
It's past.
Shut up! Why are you so excited to point out my flaws?
It's not your flaw. It's not actually. It's your
It's
self-care.
you being done. All right. I'm sleepy.
It's a self.
I need my shoes on.
It's your nighttime routine. You're in bed by a certain time. It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
a morning person.
Yes, and I said it's okay.
It's not okay because you make fun of me. It's like me putting on a bonnet and a retainer at 10 o'clock every day, and you like, oh, this is time to go. This is night routine. Yes, let me live.
I know your night routine is to be ready and prepared for bed at 8 o'clock. I get it.
Anywho,
Man.
if any of y'all could do me a solid, look up Crackle Barrel. The Crackle Barrel. Crackle. Shut up, man. Cracker Barrel.
So you trying to say Taco Bell?
I try to say it real fast because I didn't know it. Cracker Barrel. There's a lot of R's in there.
Cracker
Barrel.
Barrel.
Cracker Bell. Cracker Bell. Cracker Barrel.
You sound real country saying
Cracker Barrel.
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Why you sound like that?
Cracker Bell. Cracker Barrel.
It sounds like you struggling saying Taco Bell. Cracker Bell.
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
It's the R's back to back for me.
Oh my gosh. If that's
Cracker
happening,
Barrel.
is that a new brunch spot?
Babies walk off with one shoe on and leave the other one in the middle of the floor. Yep.
They're so disrespectful to everything you just went through.
Mhm. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
There was a. Okay, I have a question for these guys. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Here, I think
Bell.
Crackle Bell.
New Mexican fusion.
That sounds like a drug of choice.
Hold up. Side note.
Uh-huh.
You know why black people call white people crackers before?
Why?
Because they had the whip. And the whip is called a cracker.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, that cracker.
Is that derogatory?
It's very derogatory. It's more like a racist white person. He was a cracker.
Got it.
It has nothing to do with the actual
and
cracker.
some people still use it.
Yeah,
All this time I thought they were talking about saltines. I didn't know where it came from.
Because they thought white people was the same color as crackers. And I thought white people was called crackers because of the saltine crackers.
Yeah.
But no, it's because they was cracking that whip.
Oh man.
Goddamn cracker, leave us alone.
Everything's rooted in slavery.
Yeah, everything.
Welcome to America.
The Americas.
The Americas, because it happened in both.
Hey, what up, Kid Clip 2K? Lack Pack, drop your milk glasses if you will. Side note, I talked to my daughters about this, about my emojis. So I'm going to ask y'all and let y'all make this decision. Should my emoji be the milk glass or should it be no toast? As in the no sign with toast. Because she was like, your name is Lack Toast, as in you don't have toast. Lack Toast. I was like, I like that, but that's too many emojis together. I like the glass because glass of milk means lactose. What do y'all think?
A glass of milk means a glass of milk. But I see what you're going. I see what you're doing with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I just need one emoji. I don't want two. Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll figure it out. Let y'all make that decision on your own. What you have?
My Netflix was hacked,
Yeah.
and I'm really upset about it.
Talk about
I
it.
don't know how this happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just minding my business one day, and I logged on to I turned on my TV. I went to Netflix, and I noticed like two of the profiles was different. There's 5
Mhm.
profiles. We maxed this mug out, and like mine was there. Two of the right ones were there, and then the other ones like the names were changed.
Mm-hmm. One was C, one was D. Yeah.
DHAN or something like that. And I was like, that's strange. Maybe Dion's playing a joke. And I was like, Dion wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
And then the next day, like my sister continued to watch hers because her profile was fine. But then the next day, I tried to log on, and it was pretty much like, uh, you have to put in the password. I was like, since when? So I went to go put in the password, and it was like the wrong password. Like it was like your password is wrong.
Whoa.
And I was like, wait,
Got
who
you.
is messing with my
Got
Netflix?
you.
So of course I go in, I change the password. Um, then I go on and to my profile, and all like my history is gone. No, the first time it wasn't my history is gone. It was my history was like jacked up. Then I went back, and then all of my watch history was gone. Like they just create a new profile for me, and then I had to like start over. I've had Netflix since 2013. I had a perfectly curated list of shows that I like.
Oh.
So now I have to start over.
Right. Me too.
Yours had to start.
When I logged in there and said, "Give me 3 of your favorite."
See, yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah, yep. And then the same for because we did a profile for my mom and dad, and like there's like the stuff that they recommended for mom and dad, they would never watch. Like my mom wants like Hallmark Channel like stuff. She wants Christian movie stuff. She wants. They had like scary movies and all this stuff. I was like, oh no, let's try to redo this. So I was just like, who hacked into my Netflix?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should call T-Mobile because I have my Netflix through T-Mobile. But here's another crazy thing. So you remember I was having issues with my sister's phone number? Like when I text my sister, we have like a family group chat, but it was like the wrong area code. It's like the international country code was like 52. And so I would text that, and sometimes Naya, for the most part, would get messages, but then sometimes she wouldn't. Like she could text me, but then nothing. Like she might not get a response back from me. She just wouldn't get it. And I was deleting the number. I tried everything, nothing worked. Had to look it up on Reddit. And it's pretty much like if you traveled outside the country, sometimes it will switch those like the country code over for you to text or something, and it won't change back. And this is if you use the Google Messages, like that's the app that I use. And so, and it won't change in the phone. You have to like uninstall and reinstall it. So I did that, and we're back. But then that person with that 52 country code number, I think is Argentina, text me like, do I know you?
Oh boy.
I was like, no, I don't know you.
Got you.
So I don't know, because they were on that chat for so long, apparently, if their passwords, because I've shared those passwords with my sibs. I don't know if that's what happened. I don't know if it goes that far back, but I did like send a text to the right thread and was like, y'all let me know if you need the password. I'm not giving it out.
Right.
So I went and checked all my stuff.
I'm starting to judge you now. Because you get hacked, I'm always figuring like you clicked on something that you weren't supposed to. I judge people that get hacked, man. When they be like, "Hey, man, hey, click on this link. Is this you?" I'm like, "Oh, they ain't got."
But that's what I said.
Charles.
Yeah, but I was like, I pay through Netflix. I pay Netflix through T-Mobile.
It's not about that. It's about you clicking on something.
But how? Like, I'm really safe with stuff. I don't play with websites.
You own a lot of Hollywood Unlocked and Shade Room stuff. Click on the link here.
I'm on IG.
Click on the link here.
I never go to those websites. No, I don't do that. If I didn't get it in the clickbait, then I didn't get what I need.
Tall tales.
That's insane. Like, it's very.
Zup say you should get a password manager like the LastPass.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Let me write that down so I don't forget.
I got their perspective. I got their perspective, but it is the even. Let me see. I got their perspective, but it is there even a toast emoji? It may be confused as an anti-bakery. Bakery. That's fun. That's funny. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it looks more like a loaf of bread, not real
Yeah.
toast. I just text that to you so I can remember. That's best.
Sometimes your email gets swept up in a hack list. Oh boy.
That's true.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I gotta change a lot of passwords then if that's the case.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
I checked all like my banking stuff and all that. So, but maybe I just for safety will change some stuff over. But I just felt so violated. It's my Netflix.
Man. Speaking of violation, you ever got your car broken into?
Yes.
When did you get your car broken into?
You remember when I was staying on a place on Crenshaw?
Yes.
Okay, so that was the first time. You remember when I got my computer stolen? That was the second time. You remember I got my hubcap stolen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I be
Hold
feeling.
on, what are they still on Crenshaw?
On Crenshaw, I think it was like the week that I had gotten my car, and it was like a bunch of like cords. They ain't still much. I didn't have much in the car. It was like my chargers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'd be really paranoid. And I think since then, that was the first time, and I've been really paranoid about locking my car ever since.
Second time.
With my hubcaps.
You couldn't control that at all.
I couldn't. I was at
Someone
work.
Someone took your hubcap.
I was at work, and they took all 4 hubcaps.
She was working for a church.
Yo.
Parked in front of the church, and they stole the hubcaps. You can't control that.
Yeah, they got a lot of people.
But the fact that you had left your trunk open and someone stole your laptop.
I didn't say I left it open. I feel like that could have been what happened.
You left your trunk open and somebody said, uh-oh, bingo, look at God. Look at God.
They stole my work computer. They stole my iPad, my Apple Pencil, my keyboard, my laptop stand. They stole everything.
Yeah, it's your fault. You left it open.
Right. But have you ever noticed in the trunk, like the trunk of my car, you feel like you lock it, like you slam it, and if something's in the way, like if you hit, this is how I have the feeling that it didn't. I went to lock the trunk, lock the car,
unlock it,
and I didn't hear the beep beep.
You feel like you popped the lock.
Yeah, I feel like that's what happened. And I was like, that's weird. My horn didn't work. I was like, man, this thing must be broke.
Yeah.
Because if if the door is locked, if the trunk is not locked or something, it's not gonna make that sound. Yeah. That sound lets you know everything's secure.
You know what? Let me tell you how selfless Twilla is. She bought food for, I think, me and my girls or something like that. Like like I'm gonna make some tacos or something. Instead of going back, she came to the loft, was like, hey, here's the food. I think I left my laptop. I'm like, why are you here? Go back. I was wondering, I was like, get out of here. So I ended up going back to check on the laptop. But I was just like, as soon as I thought I left it or lost it.
I did drive back around though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went back and drive. I was like, did it fall out my car? Like, where is it? I just didn't go all the way back. Like, I had traced my steps because I was like, if I had just since I just put these groceries in the trunk, maybe I left it open and it flew out. Maybe it's on the side of the street. Yeah.
And I went back to, this is a restaurant. I mean, a restaurant. I went to a grocery store and Smart and Final, and I asked the guy to check the cameras. I'm sure he went back to the back and was like, the guy wouldn't be out there, must be check the camera. I'm not joking. What time you say? 5:56? What type of car it was? A blue what?
Gotcha. Buys up.
I didn't see nothing, man. And these cameras, man, they're like 15 years old, so everything's like really pixelated, man. So I can't really see nothing, man. So sorry, bro.
Luckily it was my work computer, and my job was really gracious. They were like, just get a computer, file a police report. We'll have, text and you knew everything, whatever you need. We're just glad it was in your personal computer. We're glad you had the password on there. You did everything right. So that was really sweet. And then the next day they were like, "Are you good?" I was like, "Yeah, is your car good?" I was like,
Yeah.
"It's good. Thanks. I'm
Yeah. That
glad
was
y'all have
love.
money." Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
Zup got robbed. Spicy said anybody can get it.
Yeah.
Any company can get it. Any breach. I agree, man.
Yeah, everybody. I keep getting this email about like T-Mobile.
Uh-oh.
There was an email that was like, you might be able to be eligible to be part of this class action lawsuit for this T-Mobile breach.
That's how they got you, huh? You signed up and everything, didn't you?
I didn't complete the sign up. I clicked on the link and they were like, "Are you still interested?"
Got you, yo. Yep. They got you, man. Because your Netflix is attached to that. You didn't even
Or
check to see if it was an actual T-Mobile website, did you?
no, because it's usually not. It's through like the lawyer. They set up a lawyer website whenever you get those class action suits.
Oh,
So it's usually separate.
that's smooth, man.
Yeah. And I keep getting emails like, "Are you still interested? You should file."
So there's another thing that's been happening. Somebody would text me and be like, "Hey, John." I'm like, "I'm not John." Oh, sorry. I think it's Divine that like we're talking to each other.
Never got that.
Yeah. So I was like, "Sure." Where are you, by the way? And I'm like, so now I'm like, this is so specific. So now I'm like, let me play the game. Where is the fraud at?
Yeah.
How are you gonna send me? So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm from Chicago. Oh, Chicago. I love Chicago.
What part?
And now I'm like, where are you from? Thailand. I'm trying to make it to the United States. I said, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I haven't given no information as far as like links or anything. So then it was like, I want to see your face. I'm gonna send you a code. Tell me what the code is. And they'll send me a code, and they'll send me a link. Like, tell me what the code is. And then I just tell them a random code, and they'd be like, nope, that didn't work. I was like, okay. So I looked up like someone sending you a Google message. What happens? There's like
Yeah.
they figure out all the things that's hooked up to your Google Messenger, and then that's how they can get your passwords and stuff. Anything that's hooked up Google wise.
Oh man. So you know how like I'll sell stuff on Facebook Market sometimes. And that's another, they do a similar thing like, "Hey, is this still available? You should call me. I want to make sure this isn't a scam, or I only want to talk on the phone." And I'll be like, "Well, we could talk about it here until you confirm that you're going to buy
Right.
it." And then we're like, "Well, no, I need to call you, but first I need to send you a text message and to make sure it's not a RoboCop thing and what you get." So basically, they're trying to cipher your number for a Google number as well. But I remember like one time not answering or replying to it, and you were like, "What's the harm in responding? What's going to happen?" I was like, "I just don't have time for people in all their games, which you will go ahead and have a field day
I
with."
had fun. There was a guy who was trying to give us a brand new piano. I had no intentions. He was like, "Send the money to my, send the money to my my moving company. Um, send the money to my moving company. The piano's already in the moving company, and just send them like $400 and they'll send it to you." I was like, "I'll just come and get it right now, man. I got the cash." No, no, no. We will have it delivered to you. I was like, "No, I'm not that far. You say you're in Long Beach? I'm like 2 blocks from there. Let me just drop off the cash, and I give it to him. We
Yeah.
have to do
Yeah.
digital."
Dion said, "I had time today."
I had time. I played with him. I played with him for a good 16 hours.
You got me up here looking up this T-Mobile, like,
Yeah.
it's called Troxel Law is who it came from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to see if this is real. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research.
You gotta do some research, man. Why you do the research? We should close out then, man.
Yeah.
Close out. You know.
I really enjoyed this, guys. I felt like it was therapeutic. I get into like the bottom of this hacking situation.
Yeah. And 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary. Let's call this season 2, episode 1
I like that.
of Random Ass Convos with Twilla and Dion.
Dot.
Period.
Sorry, we couldn't get Louis Gossett Jr. here tonight.
He's still alive.
But
He's still alive,
I did
guys.
not kill him off. But maybe next week we have Shamal Moore or
Yes,
Tandy
Shamar.
Newton might come through. But you know,
I heard she just got into rehab. She might not be able to come through.
Tandy Newton.
They said like
Tandy?
Tandy or Tandy, I don't know. But she just she's no longer on Magic Mike 3, whichever Magic Mike is out. And is it 2? And then she also, like, I think she recently went through a divorce, and so they were like she just checked herself into rehab or something like that.
I don't know much about her, but I feel like Sandy Newton and what's that girl's name? Could be either sisters or
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Sandala could be sisters or mothers. What you think?
They could definitely play sisters.
Sisters?
Yeah.
You think they're too close to age looking?
Sandy's definitely older.
Some says she could be the mother, right?
I don't think she's old enough to be mother. I don't know.
She could be Gamora's mother.
Like, I feel like Sandy is like 50 and Zoe's like mid to late 30s.
If my girl can play Zendaya's mom.
Zendaya's 21. How old is your girl? She's like 22. Zendaya's young.
Yeah, she's about 40.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
Anyways, people, I've so enjoyed this conversation. Thanks again. Thanks for the anniversary love. Appreciate you all. We'll still be here, but we're signing off here. Until next time.
Yeah, Spicy. I'm sorry. Until next time. I was gonna call Viola Davis Wednesday. She's playing the hell out of Michelle Obama. I was gonna call her Wednesday so she can come through, get a bite to eat, have a little podcast, a little one-on-one, kind of break down her and her husband's situation with the new dog and whatnot. But unfortunately, she had to shoot, so we couldn't get her to come in. So, with that being said, we might get Andy. We might get Sigoni.
Andy is 49. Zoe is 43.
Okay, sisters. All right. With that being said, Andy looks old in the face. Love y'all. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. And we're out. Let me take off my man spanks.
Why did you just laugh? I don't know.
What?
That made me laugh snot out my nose.
Yeah, undomesticated John. What up? Take that card out. Monica, Miss Purse Strings. Oh, she's back. Where all these new people come from? Y'all just been hanging out this whole time, ain't said nothing? What up, y'all? Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all don't want to know what's happening up under this hat. Okay? Y'all don't want no idea. Y'all want no smoke. My daughter said, Dad, for me, can you grow your hair out? I said, babe, for you, I will. She was like, I want you to have a tiny little afro. I said, all right, I'll do it, babe. I ain't going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be a problem up under there. And it's a problem up under here. Luckily, one of my Lack Pack had given me some beard growing stuff that I have put on here, but also put up here. Hopefully, the hair growth of my beard will translate to my hair. I'm whispering because I don't want nobody to know about this, okay? So, hopefully, in a month or so, I will have a nice head of hair. But right now, it's a problem. It's a whole problem. Undomesticated Jean, you from Philly, right? Obviously, you got Jean in your name. Jamoya, where you from? Monica, go ahead and shout out your city. Where you at? Spicy Original, where you at? Let me see where y'all at. Twills, can you turn that air off too? Yes, please. It's making me squint my eyes. Jamoya's from Orlando. All right. Tampa. Well, y'all both Florida. Y'all both crazy. Jamoya, meet Monica. I want y'all to hook up. Hook up and talk to each other. Say high five. How far is Tampa from Orlando? I don't know either.
I was like, why'd you look at me?
I don't know.
They from Florida.
Let me look it up. Okay, Google. How far is Orlando from Tampa? 2 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, y'all should hook up, man. Eat some Cracker Barrel. You know? Who else didn't respond? Spicy Original gone. Yeah. I went to Orlando. It's not great. I went for my junior year in high school. Of course, to Disneyland. Disney World. Oh boy. Maybe go to the wine shop in Winter Park. Yeah, you know, connect. Connection. Let me look at this right now. Wine shop in Winter Park, Florida. Let's see what they're talking about.
Wait, you say Wine Park?
She said a wine. She said, oh, wine shop. I said wine. Yeah, I said wine shop.
I don't know. I heard a park. I was like, that sounds amazing.
A wine park. Hey, man. Is it called the wine shop? Because I'm looking at it. That's so specific. I looked it up, Monica. I looked it up, and it's was in oh, you from Boston. I looked it up, and it's too general. I looked it up, and it said the wine room, ABC fine wine. Deion come back as an adult. What?
Okay, Orlando is an adult.
Oh, I thought you said as in like Deion. I don't like this character you're playing. Come back as an adult. Yeah, I need to come to Florida. Y'all scare me. Charlemagne the God scares the hell out of me with y'all. What you want to make?
Samosas.
Samosas. Some mimosas
Samosas.
in the air fryer.
Not a drink. Samosas.
There's a difference between samosas and mimosas.
Yes, it's a huge difference.
Do I know what mimosas are?
Mimosas is orange juice and champagne.
Orange juice and champagne in the air fryer.
Let's go with that.
No, what's the samosas?
Samosas. This is an Indian food.
Is it got anything to do with Samoa?
No, Indian.
It literally says Samoa.
Samosa. Samosa. Samoan is different.
Okay.
So a little pastry with meat and stuff.
Is that the same thing as baklavla?
No.
It's the same
Baklava is not meat.
It's the same texture, right? The flakiness of it. That's what it looks
No.
like. It looks like baklavla.
Baklava is like the layered textures are like little slightly different. It's not the same. But it's a pastry. They're both pastries.
Okay.
So they that part.
No, I'm saying Charlotte. If you listen to the Breakfast Club, he said the craziest people in all America comes from Florida, all of Florida, and the Bronx. He's never wrong. I don't know why I'm still awake at this hour. Dion, go to sleep. I am sleepy too. I'm gonna go to bed. I love y'all, man. 70 y'all in here holding out. All y'all on the East Coast, which is baffling. It is 10 o'clock here, and you guys are insane. For those who don't know, get on Keon's Patreon on Tuesday. I will be on Daddy Issues this week. Chime in, talk to your boy, or if not, I will see you guys Thursday when the episode airs. Bye bye. Love y'all to death. He's correct. That's why I live in Cape Town most of the year. Is Cape Town in Florida?
South Africa?
Huh?
Cape Town, South Africa?
Well, I didn't know if Cape Town was. Is Cape Town an actual thing, or is it like people say, I'm from D Town?
Cape Town is the name.
But is it an actual town?
In the US?
No, not the town. People say I'm from D Town. Is Cape short for something?
No, it's called Cape.
It's literally called Cape Town.
Yes.
Is it called Cape? And they put the town on it?
So look up Cape Town.
I'm not looking it up. She said that.
Actual name of the city.
It has town in it. I'm from D Town. South Africa. All right. And Jamal, am I right? He says all the crazy people is from Florida.
From the Bronx and South Florida.
It's from Bronx and South Florida. It's a real city. So I did not know Cape Town was an actual city. The city, because Africa is different. It's countries, right? They don't have
But
cities.
it's a city in South Africa. South Africa is the name of the country. Cape Town is the name of the city.
Okay.
In the country.
Because they Joyceburg, Johannesburg. They say J-Burg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd be thinking like, oh, they shortened it up for Cape Town. It's Caparatrice. Nah, we're going Cape Town. We're going to shorten it up for the culture. It's a real city. All right, y'all. Y'all still in here. Get out of here, man. Leave me alone. Go and get saved. It's on Easter, It's Easter here still, but, y'all ain't said nothing. Love y'all to death. Bye-bye.